It was a quick video on bleeding a radiator. So what typically happens is, if the valves are fully open, so this is basically a programmable thermostatic radiator valve, but TRVs, make sure it's all the way open. This one here, the lock shield, is normally balanced, so this is undone a number of turns to reduce the flow, so all radiators get the same amount of flow. So if it has been working, and the telltale sign is it's cold up here towards the top of the radiator, it'd be all the way along, because basically if you imagine the water in the radiator, it would be, if there's air in it, it'd be level along here, say, or there if worse. You really don't want to let it go too low, because that's basically air in the radiator, and what will happen then is it's kind of the inside metal is exposed to air and moisture, and that will cause rust, and then that eventually goes through the system and starts clogging things up, unless you've got some kind of magnetic filter. Anyway, so on this one, what I've got up the other end is actually an automatic air bleed, Aladdin. I've made a video on this, so if you have a look at my videos, you'll find this one. So I don't bleed these anymore. You shouldn't need to bleed radiators that often. If you have needing to sort of bleed it quite often, it could mean you've got a leak somewhere in the system, maybe a leaky joint around the pipework, something like that, so that's always worth checking. But yeah, I kind of got fed up with bleeding when I had to do it, so I put these auto bleeds on, but I still left up the other end in case they go wrong, the manual bleed method, which all radiators have got. This one, you can see, because I don't really use it, the actual where the water, the sort of liquid comes out of, is here, but it's facing upwards, so that should really go down like that. They just turn round. Again, also you can see on this, you can use a screwdriver. Ideally you want to use the key, which is one of these. It should be one of these. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, if you start using the screw, it probably shows you how many times this has been bled with a screwdriver, because yeah, that's going a bit gnarly. If you find yours have been completely ruined and you can't get one of these on the bleed screw, bleed key, you can replace these. Just unscrew. That would involve a little bit of work, closing down both valves, making sure you've made a record of the amount of turns that lock shield is screwed down, kind of thing. And then when you change the bleed at the top, you'd have to just readjust that as to the way it was before. So anyway, yeah, bleeding's a pretty simple job. It's worth doing. Typically it will be the highest radiators in the house. So this is the top bedroom. Typically when I didn't have auto bleed, it was this one and the one in the ensuite bathroom that needed bleeding. All radiators lower down were fine and didn't need bleeding. So basically the air gets into the system and travels upwards to the highest point, which is these two radiators. So bleeding, you're going to need a pot. I'm doing this one-handed, so how am I going to do this? Oh my god, no. What you do, hold the pot under there, have a tissue as well. If you're really cautious, put an old sheet over the carpet or the flooring, and like I say, make sure the nozzle's pointing away from the wall and just towards your container, like so. And then all you do is push that on the key and turn it anti-clockwise. So I'm turning it that way, and if there is air in the system, you'll hear a hissing sound, just like that. What you want to do is you want to keep on looking at this hole and wait for bubbles of liquid to show, and then basically just do it up again. So you'll be doing it up that way. Okay, I would show you this, but all that's going to happen is water's going to come out because it's got an auto bleed on. And that's about it. So check out your radiators. Just when this one's been on for a while, I can feel it's kind of warm, hotter. They always get very hot at the top. But yeah, if you've got cold spots, like, you know, just the top bit, say like from there up there is cold, definitely bleed it. If it's more, yeah, you start to lose efficiency of the radiator. You imagine that if this has got a cold part, that bit's cold, this is a double radiator, so you're losing quite a bit of efficiency there. And like I say earlier, you're causing problems because of air getting to the inside, possible bare metal and corrosion starting. So yeah, give that a go. One thing to bear in mind, if there is a huge amount of air in your system, you may need to, depending on what system you've got, if you've got a combi boiler, you may have to, there's a loop with a feed that will feed fresh water back into the system and keep the pressure at the correct pressure. Bleeding may cause the pressure to drop, and then your boiler has got a safety setting and it won't start. So yeah, just bear that in mind. If you're going to do this, you may want to just check out your heating system, and if it is a combi boiler, just confirm where your filling loop is. They can be positioned in various places, near to the boiler, near to a hot water cylinder if there is one, if it's not a combi system but it's a sealed system. So, but yeah, hope this helps, and rate, subscribe, thumbs up, or maybe thumbs down. Cheers.